Look, let me start off by saying this. You guys smash that like button. Shout out to YouTube people, not all of you. There's some of you females over here on YouTube that are in the dating niche with your bug-eyed looking selves. You know who I'm talking about. Jamaica. Sensitive as hell and try to throw shots. But let me start off by saying, a lot of you YouTube people are about your money. You're about your business. No matter how much I take shots at y'all, you do not throw shots back. I don't know whether you just don't want it. You got yourselves together. I've taken shots at people with over 1 million. People know who I am. I've taken shots at Pearl. I've taken shots at Anti. I've taken shots at a lot of people. I've taken shots at people that I know are throwing shade at me because I'm not stupid. You don't get to work for the government at the White House by being stupid, naive, and not being able to pick up on patterns. And they just don't do nothing, right? Hey, what's going on, fam? What's going on? Congratulations to some of y'all on Instagram. I just pissed off this fitness dude that's been in my feed. He threw a shot at me today because, you know, I've been on here talking a lot of junk the past few days. I'm really trying to shuffle it up and get the roaches out. And these roaches are rattling loose. This dude on Instagram was talking about he knew veterans that were popping hot. What the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? You never even mentioned veterans. Like, people just start showing who they really are. Cowards that hide behind microphones. Guys that have never really done it in life that are trying to make up for it by being online. You guys smash that like button. But the ones I'm irritating the most, which are the ones I wanted to go after, are TikTokers. Those are the people I can't stand. Look, I don't even go after people that make fun of TikTokers on YouTube, even though I have a TikTok account, right? Which goes to show you that anybody can have a TikTok account if they wanted to. You people, I passively were posting video clips of my YouTube videos and clips of other YouTube channels, and I got up to 25,000. You people work your butt off on TikTok and think that it's some kind of platform to be proud of that you have followers on. I passively got to 25,000 and just stopped. Okay, so just chill. Chill. Now what I want to talk about is these undesirable males. And I want to talk about when you start winning, that's when you start triggering them. I have had black male TikTokers, I don't never call them out by name, but they've been hating on me for quite some time. Now I got haters on all platforms, but I got a different kind of hate from them, and we kind of send back and forth, kind of like, you know what I'm saying? But this one guy named John, what's going on, fam? What's going on? I got this one ugly Muppet face, 6 foot something, black as night nigga named John that will not stop trolling me. This dude is pretty popular on TikTok. I don't know what his last name is. Start with an S. I don't keep up with these goofies names. But this big ugly nigga, won't stop trolling. I put out a video. Next day, you know what I'm saying? He's putting out a video trying to troll what I said in my previous video. Now, here's the thing about this. With this guy specifically, and you black dudes on TikTok, I know you're Gen Z and you get triggered by what I say. I know y'all are sensitive and your fathers either weren't around or your moms were running them. But what good does it do you to troll a older generational person? Let me explain. You're trolling an older generational person who was born and lived outside the internet. You people were born in the internet, you're of the internet, and your internet, and this is the reason why y'all are so mad at me, your internet fake persona reality that you've built up to make yourself come across as a certain kind of person, I'm letting people know that that means nothing. You should be building up your real life personality and your real life resume to where people respect you in real life. Nobody respects you TikTokers. You get made fun of on every platform. People use your whole platform as a title to get people to watch. It'll say, stupid TikTokers do this again, or the craziness on TikTok. You guys are a joke. You're a joke. Now, I don't have no problem with any TikToker that's out there doing what they do. And congratulations to TikTokers that have managed to ascend the platform. There are some that have ascended, worked their way to YouTube, worked their way on Instagram. People are starting to use their voice as a voiceover. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations to these people. And I'm probably following some of these people. These are the real winners. They're in their own lane, they're minding. But y'all that troll other people, I talked about these kind of Negroes just the other day. They get online and I just noticed, Or you know what really bothers me? Nigga, shut up. Are you gonna put out any information that's longer than a minute, minute and a half, or 2 minutes that we can actually use in our lives that can make us a better person? Or are you just gonna throw shade at somebody and hide it behind whatever criticism that you're calling yourself doing? What are you doing? Now, this is the reason why you will not approach me. You will not. I know you're probably trolling me over here, and don't worry, I'll go live over on TikTok to warn your goofy ass over there as well. Let me tell you something, boy. You can throw all the subliminals you want to. I reposted 3 of your videos, so you can't act like you don't know what I'm saying. I reposted your videos, fool. You throwing all this 5'9" talk, all this, I'm 6'3", and women would take an ugly... No, let me tell you something. Women will not take your ugly ass over my 5'9" self. My 5'9" fine self. No, no, no. If you know about any dude, black dude that has a Muppet face, funny looking dude, you ever seen a person's face that looks like when they were making them, they were running out of parts and they were just grabbing whatever was left? Just put these ears on this nigga. Put that big Muppet nose on this motherfucker. Make sure his jaw ain't even matching the rest of it. It don't even matter. Put that 5 head on him as well. You know, just piece them together. Just make him over 6 foot, okay? That'll make it. Ain't making up for nothing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't making up for nothing. I don't care what you guys think. You don't have to think that I'm a king. You don't have to think that I'm a man. You don't have to think I'm a person. You know, that's your perspective. And I'll respect your perspective, you being an individual person, but it don't mean nothing in my reality. Now, I'm gonna get back to whatever I'm doing. Is that okay with you? Okay. So, when you see these funny looking ass people, you already know the reason why they're upset with you. But it just goes to show it don't matter how much clout someone has on a social media platform. This dude got like a lot of followers. You've even seen him in some of these reaction videos. He's one of those Muppet-headed, bonnet-wearing dudes, black dudes that be in the corner of those TikTok videos y'all be reacting to. Yeah, he'll be one of those funny-looking ass dudes in the corner. Let me tell y'all something, you haters, you trolls, you TikTokers. If you are not known in any type of capacity on YouTube, if you don't have any content posted on YouTube or Twitch or any platform where you have to post up long form content, you are nobody and you'll be here today and gone tomorrow. Short form content will never last. You will never resonate. You will never leave an impact. You know that. So as much as you try to troll me and y'all click together and have a good laugh party about what I am still known outside of TikTok, more known actually than being known on TikTok. I don't really take TikTok serious like that, right? So I'm more known and I can drop long form content easily, but I just want to see that you guys, I just want to let you guys know that if you guys are not able to drop content over a few minutes, man, it's over for you. That's the reason why I'm not trying to say this like as if I would care even if you were platformed on YouTube, but I don't really care because all you can do is make a video within 3 minutes. You don't have the ability to make longer form content. So you couldn't really do nothing even if you wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Disrespectfully. You gotta smash that like button. But you guys have to understand, because these idiots pop up in my feed, throwing shade, dropping hate, right? You guys have other people that are watching you closer than your friends and your subscribers and your soul tribe that are hating on you for absolutely no reason. Like, I study these people. This guy is married, claims to be happily married, but this guy is posting up shirtless videos every chance he can get. That's disrespectful to his wife. Now, you can say whatever you want to say about me and my marriage and da-da-da-da, but I didn't disrespect anybody by thirst trapping, looking for attention, and calling it trolling someone else. You can call it trolling me or whoever you're trying to make fun of, but I don't walk around in my TikTok videos with my shirt off, being married. You know, I don't do stuff like that. You're not very bright, and that's why I keep telling you people, you know, you need to take some notes from the older generations instead of just thinking that you're going to be Neo. You idiots aren't Neo. You're Agent Smiths, but you just don't even know that, right? Older generations don't move like y'all. Older generations get triggered by me as well, but they know that their time is more valuable put into other things besides dropping subliminals to me that I might pick up on, and they got to deal with a bunch of extra for no reason. You people know you're not going nowhere on TikTok. You know that it's a dying platform. You know that definitely after they switch the servers over, it's only a matter of time. So I guess looking for drama is the only way that you can try to stay relevant. So now you're trolling and trying to look for, hey, listen, let me tell you something. If you start something with me, we're definitely going to take it there and have our little internet beef. But I want you to understand how it's going to work out. You're not known outside of TikTok. You don't have the ability to speak longer than a couple minutes. I will destroy you on every platform. And then I will recycle my clips and make them into YouTube shorts on all 5 of my YouTube channels. Okay? And also post it on my LinkedIn, my Snapchat, my Facebook, my IG, and of course TikTok, of course, right? I am going to destroy you with every possible layer of wit that I have, with no mercy. That means I'm gonna go after you being in your dark-skinned person traumatized phase. Well, let me explain. A lot of you dark-skinned people, y'all like to internalize whatever traumas that you've had growing up because people have made fun of you or people have said things to you. And you take this internalized trauma and you project it outwardly when you make videos talking about, oh, that's a light-skinned guy thing. Look at this light-skinned did it. Y'all always making videos about light-skinned guys and what your perspective and opinion is of whatever he does while he's getting women. I'm not saying it's an all dark-skinned dude thing, because, you know what I'm saying, if the dude has his self-respect right, he good. But a lot of you insecure dark-skinned dudes, you take jabs at every other shade of dude, hiding it behind that joke about, oh, you're just doing what light-skinned dudes do, and this, stop it, man. You know, you're working with a lot of issues, man. I just don't understand, and I've always made this point, how are married people online talking to single people? How are married people online not representing marriage in any kind of way, in a good way? How is that possible? Y'all be online more than single people are. And then y'all are talking about that we should get married. Why? So that we can get online and talk about single people like you do? So we can get online and stalk men? Being a married man? No, sir. No. Why would I be married and watching somebody like me that I know would trigger the hell out of me? You know what I'm saying? Like, once I caught on to this John dude, like I've had suspicion, because these TikTok dudes are very insecure, and they ain't got nothing else better to do. They think that they're smart, and no one told them that they're idiots. They're just amongst other idiots, so they don't really know they're stupid. But these people, man, I just kind of like, I be letting it go, because again, TikTok is nothing. I'm really looking for YouTubers or whatever that's going to actually try to retaliate against what I say. You TikTok people, nobody know who you are. It wouldn't do me no good to eviscerate you. It really wouldn't. You're eviscerating yourself by being on TikTok and not platforming yourself anywhere else. But you're really not, because you don't have the ability to make long form content. I told you, I'm not the dude to play with, bro. I always have a contingency. I have plenty of data accumulated on each group of you online that troll or pop up in my feed, because I built algorithms. I know how they work. If you're popping up my feed, you're watching my content. If I pop up in your feed, I've seen your content. Don't think that it's some mystical algorithmic thing because we're in the same niche. It works like that too, but with algorithms, since you don't know, as an engineer, I'll tell you, it reaches and grabs for whatever it notices is a way that you guys might be related or you might know each other. So if you're watching enough of my content, it'll recommend you. And if I'm watching your content, it'll recommend me. If we have mutual friends, it'll recommend it, just like TikTok, man. So if you people keep popping up my feeds, and I don't even watch y'all like that. I don't watch you black dudes that just be talking stupid shit in a bonnet. I don't watch that. It's stupid shit. You're always running your opinions about random things that don't matter. It don't matter. It's never nothing that's going to help anybody. You're always speaking with a slight sarcastic tone, so nobody can really take you serious, because we can tell you're not really taking your video serious. You're some kind of way throwing shade and thinking that you're getting over on people that you're speaking to. It's that weird way that y'all try to come across like you think you're smarter than your audience. That's what everybody has these different sayings about y'all. Gen Zers having dead eyes and that fake smirk. You know, y'all think you're fooling people, but you're really not. Y'all have this weird way about you to where, you know, you're saying stuff, but there's no life behind your eyes, you know, and it doesn't seem like you're serious because you're trying to be nonchalant while also being in your ego and saying some stuff that doesn't make any sense if you really were nonchalant and minding your own business, right? Y'all really just get online and whine about everything, right? You just whine about everything and you relabel it other stuff. We've seen Gen Z relabeling all kind of stuff for the past couple of few years. Like the females and the males that watch me and then run back to their channels and throw shade. You watch me more religiously than my family members and my soul tribe. You are a fan, but you're trying to relabel it because you don't want to come across like the weirdo or Vic. You are a fan. You're not supposed to consistently watch people you don't like. There's no excuse for it. You are a fan. You get mad at people like me because you know what I'm saying, certain people that have a problem with me, they'll say certain things. If you have a problem with me saying that people should block and delete people that they don't want to see or be bothered with, or their content is not productive or constructive to them, and you have a problem with that, then you're a weirdo person that operates in that energy to where you feel entitled to other people's energy. You feel entitled to watch people dislike what they're doing, evil eye them, run back to your channel, make some observational, some video about whatever you noticed observationally or whatever, and then think that you said something witty, clever, smart, just because the algorithm picked it up. Well, if you don't know, the algorithm, especially on TikTok, loves dumb shit. It loves pointless babbling shit. And anything that's really constructive or productive is not going to get pushed out like that. You idiots know that. You know that. You undesirable males, really quickly, again, before I go, I want to speak about the last form of undesirable male, right? We talked about the self-hating, projecting, you know, archetype, right? That never heal from childhood, from being made fun of, from their skin complexion, and just dislikes any man that gets women that's lighter than him. We've talked about the TikTok losers who know that they're never going to make it in life and no one's going to ever know who they are unless they have the ability to transcend TikTok and be platformed outside of there. And these people aren't viral moment makers because they're just weird ass normal people. We've talked about that, but we need to talk about the last one. The last kind of hater or undesirable male that you're going to get out here. Where are my notes at? Roll all three of these bullets down. Oh, I'm going to have to just, you know, top of my head. I'm trying to remember what was that last one. This is the most important category. They can't get platformed outside of TikTok. Hating on you. You can get women. They can't. I've talked long enough. If I remember it, I'll just make another video. I have plenty more to talk about. I just got up, and after getting up, and I just, you know, scrolled through, seen a couple of things. I already had a couple of videos planned, but this one was kind of impromptu. You know what I mean? Felt like dropping it because I was over there trolling this John dude on TikTok. And, I mean, when I see that I motivate a lot of trash. I see this dude drop like a few videos today. After I went off this AM, you know, after I went off on my rant. See, this is what these cowards do. They watch my videos to get motivated because they're dumb trash. They don't have no ability to make any. That's why they get online talking about, you notice what I observed. No, I don't give a shit what you observed. What are you doing in your life, man? I don't give a shit what you've observed. I don't care. See, they say dumb nigga shit. This is why they won't call me out directly. They know I've researched them. They know I've researched them, bro. I'm waiting on this John dude or any of them Gen Z dudes on TikTok. I've researched them enough to cook them, man. Man, I got enough notes to cook them. I'm just waiting, bro. I'm just waiting. And I thought they were dumber than they are. They can kind of sense it. They can kind of tell, but I'm just waiting, man. And like I said, I troll a lot of people. Yeah, I really do. And they don't retaliate because they already know. I already know what I'm gonna do, man. You know what I mean? Some think that I'm clout chasing. You people aren't clout worthy enough to be chasing. I just don't like you. And if I block you or I block you on a platform and you pop up on another one, I'm tired of looking at you, man. Like, I'm tired of y'all, bro. Like, I don't, you let this internet stuff fool you. Like, you people, like this John Duke claim, over 6 foot, but I don't care how tall you are. I am a U.S. Army veteran, and you know this. You will get folded up, dude. That's why you drop subliminals, all this height stuff. This is internet shit. This is internet shit when you're trying to frame the conversation to show people why you have the upper hand. You don't have no upper hand. Anytime there's two grown men handling, let me tell you something, may the best man win. You can't underestimate anyone. I don't care who I'll be getting into it. If there was a skinny guy that was about to try to get into a fight or whatever, you have no idea how fast he is. You don't know what his cardio is. To assume that you can beat him would be stupid. It'd be stupid. I don't assume I can beat anyone, right? I don't assume any of that based off of them being shorter than me or less physically fit. What I do is train so I'm ready for anybody. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And the fact that you feel the need to consistently bring up men that are 5'9", that means that we're living rent-free in your empty-ass head. You're terrified of 5'9", man. Why would a 6-foot-something dude continuously keep bringing up 5'9" men? You're insecure as fuck. How in the hell are you married, you bitch-ass nigga? You are such a bitch. Your ancestors would be ashamed that you're so scared of a 5'9" man. They'd be ashamed of you. They probably would wish your mother had swallowed. How in the fuck are you over? You don't want to mention my name or nothing. Because you're not as stupid as you look, goofball. Right? You know I will stop at nothing to use these words to destroy your dumb ass. And I'll let you know, 6'3", 6'7", 7'2". I'm in Asheville, North Carolina, goofy. I'm in Asheville, North Carolina. If you keep thinking that a 6-foot-something person is just easily able to step on people that are shorter than 6 foot, you never heard of Mike Tyson. And you would also understand a lot of 6-foot people and up that have sense know that guys shorter than them with them having a decent arm range, man, it's hard for you to punch down and swing around if I know how to bob and weave and get on the inside. That's why Mike Tyson was such a nightmare. Watch how he boxed taller dudes. Y'all need to stop, man. People that really get into things and have gotten into altercation before know that you can't go off of that kind of stuff. Okay? You're just internet people. You're just internet people that just like to talk a lot. And you get triggered by what I say. I'm going to tell you guys why you undesirable dudes get triggered by what I say. And I'm not going to ever take your girl, because if your girl was ever willing to get with your dirty, loser, leftover ass, I don't want nothing to do with her. But you know that I have the ability to get more women than you. And you know, if more than likely, given the opportunity, your old lady would choose me over you. That's just the bottom line, dude. Especially you Negroes. Hey, you Negroes got this thing about you. You have this slave mentality that hasn't been broken. You see another strong black male and you see him as competition automatically. See, when I catch you people like this, you can disguise your criticism behind whatever you think is clever. But when I see you have a problem with another black man for no reason, and you're always talking junk towards other black men, there's some internalized slavery mentality and generational curses that haven't been gotten over by you yet. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to put that out there really quickly to y'all, man, you know, because you think that just by being over 6 foot, that means that all women want you. If that was the case, there wouldn't be single 6 foot and up males. That's not the case. If you're ugly, you're ugly. If you're lame, you're lame. So if you're ugly and lame, being over 6 foot ain't gonna save you. It's not. It can't. It can't. It's too much, you know what I'm saying, undesirability going on. So of course you're gonna have a problem with me. And when you people say things like also pretty privilege or pretty boy privilege, you're also hating. Because you cannot do, even you goofies that are trying to show off your physiques online, You could not do what I do on a daily basis. Hell, some of y'all are married and we know your wives are doing most of the legwork at the house. You could not take care of a child by yourself, rebuild yourself after divorce, and be so fit that you're making males online that have had plenty of opportunity to get in shape, just now wanting to get in shape because of you. You're not fooling nobody. I know who I motivate, man. You idiots were on TikTok years before I was. What's been motivating you to become a better person? What's been motivating you to get in the gym? Right? And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you this, and this applies for women. Yes, going to the gym can make most women attractive. But I'm gonna tell you something, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but if you're a lame and you're just that ugly, going to the gym is not gonna fix that if you're a male. I don't care how fit you get. Some of you people's faces are just so weird looking. There's just no way it's not gonna happen for you. And I'm not talking about humble people that are applying themselves in something. You can still make it and you can still be attractive based off your spirit. But if you're an envious person and you're ugly and you're a lame, right? Like, and lame has different kind of, titles, dork, goofy, whatever you want to call. You're not going to get women, dude. Oh, this is the other category. This is it. The last category of undesirable is the male that got married as soon as he was able to fuck. Let's talk about it. This ugly leftover lame marries the first piece of ass that is given to him that looks halfway decent. And by hiding behind being married, now this ugly goofball thinks he has the ability to say things about people. You don't have the ability to say nothing about nobody, you ugly ass fool. You married the first woman that gave you some coochie, got your dumb ass out the game so we couldn't call you on your bullshit. You don't get women like that. You never have gotten women like that. You never will get women like that. I am tired of seeing these married goofies that be online talking. Hey, look, if you're not out here in the streets, shut the hell up. Shut up. You trying to talk junk, especially these TikTokers calling themselves married. How are you a married man online with your shirt off, flexing for females? You might be trying to say you're trolling a guy like me or something, but you're still doing it. How are you respecting your marriage? How good of a husband could you be? When these women are talking about mostly married men cheat, they're talking about niggas like you. If your wife ain't got sense enough to know why, your wife is so naive, she thinks that you're trolling someone or, you're promoting a product. No, you're online with your shirt off for women to see. The same way when I work out on TikTok with my shirt off. But at least I'm honest about it. I'm not trying to say I'm trolling anyone, trying to be cute, trying to be funny. I'm calling it what it is. You're fake as hell. Most of you TikTok people are. You're fake as hell. You know what I'm saying? And whenever you grab your nuts and you feel like actually doing what you need to do to call me out, I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. I want to end your career and maybe, you know what I'm saying, get some more TikTok followers out of it. Because I won't get any other followers or subscribers that matter. You're a TikToker. You're not on no other platform. It's almost a waste of my time, truth be told. You ain't even on YouTube. You're not even reposting your short ass TikTok clips on YouTube. You're an idiot. You have no financial sense. You're doing all this for clout. You're doing all this to feel tough. You're not doing it for anything financial. You don't really have a business. If you're not on YouTube, Twitch, or somewhere where you can post long form content, you're not doing this seriously. You don't have an LLC or a corporation somewhere. You're not paying taxes on things. You're not taking this serious. I'm not going to take you people serious. You keep looking for a reason to have a problem with me because I get on here and I talk my shit, but I back it up. And I do everything by myself. I ain't got a wife in the corner supporting me and doing all the things that I need to be doing, like washing my clothes, taking care of the house, taking care of the kids, while I get online and run my mouth. I got to do it all by myself. And make time to do it, and I do it better than you. You're not fooling no one. You're not fooling no one. You're undesirable leftover males. You knew you were when you were teenagers. You married the first piece of coochie you have. And now, since, in America, they glorify being in that weird ass government contract called a marriage. If it's before God, why do we have to sign paperwork, right? But since you're able to be hidden behind this weird ass social status called marriage, then people assume that you might have been able to get women before. No, you weren't getting women before, fool. Your ugly ass wasn't getting them before, and your ugly ass can't get them now. You mad at me? I don't do nothing. God don't like ugly. Why don't you fix what you got going on wrong so God can work on you, fuck nigga? You know what I'm saying? You mad at me? God don't like ugly. I didn't make you the way you are, boy. You know what I'm saying? Stop being such a wicked, evil, ugly soul, and maybe God will work on you. You think just getting in shape makes that Muppet-looking face go away? Some of y'all be out here trying to just grab whatever you... It don't work on your face, boy. It don't work. It don't work, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I get why y'all be mad. I do. Let me get off here before my phone dies. But leftover, undesirable men will always be a thorn in your side, and they'll always be out here trying to cause problems. This phone right about to die. Love and light, you guys. Smash the like button. Subscribe. I'll be back on here in a little bit. 1%. Oh, shit.